Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Thursday, December 5th, 2024. Well, there are only 4 planets really involved in today's astrological forecast: the Sun, the Moon, Mercury retrograde, and Mars. Let me explain. The Sun today is at 13, moving to 14 degrees of fun-loving, adventurous, and truth-seeking fire sign Sagittarius, and the Moon today is moving through the early to mid degrees of cerebral, futuristic, and humanitarian Aquarius. So we're here in the tie-dye, as we always are when the Moon is in Aquarius. I know you were waiting for this jacket. And of course we're here in the purple because Sagittarius is ruled by the royal planet Jupiter, hence the color scheme today. Now, to the forecast, the first thing that the Moon does early in the day is make a direct opposition to Mars, which is about stationary because it turns retrograde tomorrow. And so today it's virtually stationary, and a stationary Mars turning retrograde ain't a lot of fun. So the Moon at 6 degrees of Aquarius opposing Mars at 6 degrees of Leo means that the morning could be a little volatile, and you want to be very careful not to get up on the wrong side of bed or somebody else's wrong side of the bed. That occurs precisely at 7:28 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 3:28 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And then the Moon moves past that direct opposition and moves a few degrees further on during the whole day, and so things tend to smooth out a little bit. But there are no connections at all until the evening, when the Sun makes a direct connection with Mercury retrograde. Let me rephrase that. Mercury retrograde backs into a conjunction with the Sun. It's called being under the beams of the Sun. There are 2 interpretations of this. One is that our minds get very brilliant and we can see everything in kind of a flash, or we're just completely fogged out because Mercury is under the beams of the Sun and is just it's just too bright to do anything. That occurs at 14 degrees of Sagittarius at 6:18 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 2:18 a.m. tomorrow Greenwich Mean Time. So you want to be careful today not to let ego issues represented by the Sun get your goat today. Okay, the Moon makes a harmonious sextile after that to Mercury when it moves to 14 degrees of Aquarius, to Mercury retrograde at 14 of Sag at 9:56 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12:56 a.m. So that's like the middle of the night after midnight on the East Coast, Eastern Standard Time. And then away tomorrow morning at 5:56 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And then if you're up late at night, you're luckier than you were in the morning, because the Moon makes another sextile, this time to the Sun itself, from 14 of Aquarius to the Sun at 14 of Sagittarius, 10:38 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 6:38 a.m. tomorrow Greenwich Mean Time. So after that, a little bit of a volatile morning. The day smooths out and becomes somewhat intense with Mercury retrograde under the beams of the Sun, but we can gain clarity into things that happened in the past and which we want to resolve now. How's that for a positive interpretation? I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, which is starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day, no matter what. Aquarius, Aquarius.